Hey guys, Worggy here. Today we're going to be playing some American Truck Simulator. Been a little bit since I played this. Alright. Alright, put us in a spot where we can pick up a load right away. If it's still there. I don't think this is the one I was going to pick up. But it will work. Oop. And right now I am playing on single player. Decided to focus a little more on single player since it's quite a bit more realistic than the actual multiplayer that we have, unfortunately. Well, what the hell happened there? It's not going in reverse. There. Yeah, I've screwed this all up. And I forgot where we're going with this load, but it's one of the furthest ones I could get, so. Alright, I think we're good to go now. And I do prefer driving on multiplayer actually, but there's just not enough trucks to make it all that realistic. Ah.
Get your wheel fixed?
Kinda. It's still not perfect, but I'll have to do for now. I'll screw around with it tomorrow and see if I might be able to get it a little better. So it still vibrates like a motherfucker. Can you hear it?
Oh yeah.
I might just have to turn the force feedback off altogether until I can get it. It's not too bad until like when I'm making a turn, then it like just starts shaking. Ooh. Set that a little too wide. Well, I still have the Christmas skin on this truck. Yeah, we'll probably keep it there. Have you looked at the stream?
No, am I supposed to?
Oh, maybe I just thought that. I never actually asked you.
Can't quite read your mind.
Oh man. Alright, we got 1,700 miles. Forgot exactly where we're going. Here, let's look. Portland, Oregon. And we're coming out of Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Oh, I like your truck.
Oh, do you? Probably gonna get a different skin soon. I've had this one for like a long time. A really long time. Hey, what's going on, Tyler? How you doing, man?
It's looking good.
Alright. Doing some trucking tonight. Oh, good to hear. How's time fly? we're actually doing this on single player, by the way. I kind of think single player is just a little more realistic. You actually have to deal with traffic. On multiplayer, like you don't have to stop for nothing. There's not enough trucks to make it realistic. Oops. We're up turn signal. So I have. There we go. Oh, I got you. Yeah, and there's some mods that make it even look better. I don't actually have one right this very second, but I'll try to show you one of these times some of the mods you can get. Come on, traffic, slow me down. Oh yeah, this month has went by quick. I can barely tell my headlights are on, but they're on. I guess I'll just high beam everyone because I can barely see my headlights. Yeah, me too, me too. Alright, we got a way station. Whoa, slow your roll, truck. And off we go. You hear about, I don't know if you keep track of American Truck and Euro, but they're coming out with Washington DC next. Speculation. They showed pictures of their maps, and some of the pictures people are suspecting is Washington because of just looking at the map, basically. Have you heard anything more on that trucking simulator? It's supposed to come out with Xbox, I think, or it might have been PlayStation, might have been both. Console. I think it was console in general. Yeah, they're coming out with Washington DC. That will allow us probably like right now I'm hitting 1700. So I'm going to assume if you go from New Mexico all the way up to Washington, we'll probably be able to hit 2,000 miles. Without any mods or anything, of course. With mods, we can hit over 4,000. But I don't really particularly care for using mods. I'll probably create a profile, and that way I can show everyone the size of coast to coast and the like you can get coast to coast, the Mexico mod, and then the Canada mod, and you can easily hit over 4,000. Whoa. Oh, it's coming for PC too. I might have to give it a whirl. See how it compares. Okay. Come on, truck. You gotta be in the passing lane to keep going. Very least, they definitely have these people, this AI driving like real people. They get over in the passing lane and then they slow down. There we go. Ah, me too, man. I think Euro and American Truck Sim need some competition. A lot of times that kind of competition does good things for the games. It pushes both sides to try to be a little more creative. That way they don't lose people. Similar to how like MMOs operate. There's so many MMOs out there, and each of them are kind of pushing each other to try to, you know, be more creative. Alright, we'll just set the cruise for a little bit. Oh, the road's blocked off. I'm like, oh my god! They didn't give me a warning. Supposedly they've added detours to the game now. So, you know, you might be cruising along and all of a sudden you'll have to take another route. Other than what, like your GPS is showing you and stuff. I think it's kind of cool. Makes it a little more realistic. Real farm from them was not so good, but it looks like they're stepping it up. Taking more time to make it. Should be better. Okay. Real farm. I don't think I've heard of that one, but going up against farm sim and a farming, obviously a farm simulator game, you're gonna have to bring your A game. Just like see, was it Real Farm? Pure Farm. Pure Farming? Same thing with them. Like, it's a decent game, but Farm Sim 19, or Farm Sim in general, kind of has that whole genre on lock. Like, you have to really be pretty damn decent in order to compete with them. Ah. I just cut my engine accidentally. They didn't make it where, like you have an audible GPS where it tells you to, like, you know, like make a right here, or you have to make a right in 1 mile, some shit like that. That'd be nice. Yeah, I do need to hop over and try to. I actually played some Farm Sim today. I actually been playing it with my wheel, and it's a lot of fun. I think I actually like playing Farm Sim with my wheel better than my controller. Actually, a lot better. And you wouldn't think it'd make it that big of a difference, but it kind of does to me. I'm kind of curious to see how long it takes them once they. I mean, I know we're talking probably like a damn decade before this even is a thing, but like once they eventually make it over to like mid-America, like over where Texas is at, how long it's going to take them to develop Texas? Because some of these smaller states, I mean, it's been taking them 6 months to a year to develop it. I mean, Texas, that might take them a full year just to do that. Okay. Farm Sim really needs it. I mean, now I'm comparing a game that was out for quite some time to a game that just really released. But in comparison to 17, 19's kind of lacking. So yeah, they definitely need to do some updates. And it's not bad by any means. Obviously, it's the front runner for that for farming games. But there are some things that they could improve in it. One thing, like, and I wouldn't probably ever known this if I didn't try it out with a wheel, but apparently, at least with the G27, it has no force feedback, and that seems like something that'd be really simple to add. Could be wrong. Here, 1 second. I think I'm supposed to go right here. Yeah. But with driving games in general, force feedback's kind of like a standard, and to not have it's kind of gimping the immersive feeling. Oop. Are you talking about like Farm Sim? I think we will, because that was one of their big selling points, was that third-person view. Personally, I mean, they could do away with the third-person view in my personal opinion, and it would make no difference, but obviously a lot of people wanted it, so I'm sure there's a group out there that would probably be upset if it was removed. And I think I'm just so used to first-person view in almost all my games that now it feels weird when I'm not in first-person view. Oh yeah, definitely. And I don't see them remove. I mean, there's no point to remove it. I mean, I can't understand any reason to do that, unless you're just trying to piss off your player base. Because when stuff starts getting removed, even if someone never ever used that option, they'll still be mad because now they won't be able to. But yeah, there would be no point. This is a cool little tunnel. I agree. I'd like to see some extra crops. I think the modding community is evaporating completely from that game. The big modders, and I think that Giants needs to do something to try to combat people stealing people's work. And to my understanding, that's why a lot of the modders are leaving. Their work's getting stolen, and I don't think the modding community in general, necessarily wants anything in return. They just don't want their shit stolen, and I can understand that. They put a lot of work into it. I don't know what Giants could do about it, but that's what a lot of modders have expressed, is their work gets stolen, and so they left the community. And if, like on the mod tool for 19, I don't know if something's changed, but in 17 there was all kinds of mods on there, not just from Giant, everyone. And now it's just mods from Giant, and that's it. I looked through there today actually, and I was looking for any mod on there that wasn't made by them, and I couldn't find one. I would honestly like Giants to do something where the only way that a mod can even be used is if you download it from their tool, like on their game. In the game, there's no mod that can be used if you don't download it from there. If they did that, I think that would limit the amount of people that could steal mods, and then it would also not make people have to go to third-party sites. And I don't see any reason why they couldn't do that. I agree. But I think this is the end of the day, like mod-wise, the only thing that's really being affected are the big mods. And the big mods are the mods that aren't even used on console anyway. So at the end of the day, it's really kind of a small amount of people, just PC users, that are really even affected by the modders leaving. The small modders, the ones that make tractors and stuff like that, I say anyway, I know modding isn't exactly easy, but if you want to spend enough time to learn how to do it, most people could probably make a tractor. It's the big ones that have a lot of script with them. Those modders are the ones that are heading out. One of them was GPS, and that's one of the mods that every time I'd play that game, I'd always have console players stopping by telling me how jealous they were because I could use it. And it's really handy. But now, because like I said, when I was playing with the controller, I have difficulties like plowing up fields in straight lines, but with the steering wheel I don't have that problem, so I kind of just fixed the problem on my own. Whoa. Yeah, it's quite realistic. And it's just getting even more realistic. The more features they add to it, you know, they went as far as making sure that the cabling that hooks up to the trailer, you know, stretches the way it would in real life when like a truck makes a turn and stuff. So I mean, they're really trying, within reason, to make it as realistic as possible. Now there are some aspects in real life trucking that just wouldn't work in a video game, but it's getting there. And then a lot of the features that they add to American Truck Simulator makes it over to Euro, so it's actually benefiting both games all at the same time. Now there are some features that don't make it over there. Prime example is way stations, but from what they... Car, why are you getting on my front of me? Get on my way. Oh, traffic stop. Or a wreck, one of the two.
Clouds around.
Whoa. One second. Still wonder when a console release of American Truck Sim is coming. I wouldn't hold your breath. I mean, I would think by at this point, they've had Euro Truck and American Truck released for some time, and I don't see it happening. That's just my opinion, but I think both games are such big projects that it's hard enough probably for them to keep up even on PC, that they probably don't want to add anything else to their plate, but they could always do it. You never know. I mean, really all it would boil down to is them go, okay, we're going to start supporting console and we're anticipating making this much money, so we're going to hire X amount of more employees, and boom, it logically thinking wouldn't really affect them much. But I guess the big question is if they'll do it or not. But I mean, I can't remember when Euro Truck came out, so I mean they've had a long time and a lot of opportunity to release it at this point. But I'm all for it. But if they do it, I want them to make a multiplayer, and if they ever did come to console, allow us to all play together. That would be cool. And we could do that, except for PlayStation. Xbox never plays with PlayStation, so... Truck driver is a start for, yeah, I agree 100%. And I'm hoping they have a legitimate, if they release on truck driver a legitimate multiplayer that's actually in the game, I could see them actually giving them a run for their money. I don't even think the game has to be as good. I think a lot of players miss out on the big part of this game, which is multiplayer, and you have to jump through hurdles and try to look up videos on how to get it going, because it's not, if you're new to this game, you don't just, you know, it's not like it's in the instruction guide on how to install mods, and most people probably don't even know mods are in this game. Most people, like myself, just stumble across it accidentally, and then you start looking into it, and eventually you figure out this multiplayer. Then you have to look up, okay, how do I get multiplayer? Then you figure you have to create a third-party account. Then you have to install more software. Like, it's a lot of hurdles. They allow it, but it's quite scarce still. Like, I'm not sure if I've actually seen, like, do you know of any games where Xbox and PlayStation are actually together playing? Like, I don't know why it wasn't always that way. There's so many games where the game would be so much better if you could combine everyone that's playing that game. Like, eventually every game's their community's gonna start to die off, and if you have multiple platforms, then you can postpone that from happening for at least a little bit longer. So, just makes sense to me. Alright, we got about 1,100 miles left. Came a pretty good ways here. Rocket League was the next game that just got cross-play. Oh, cool. With PlayStation and Xbox. That's neat. Well, I'm guessing they don't want to allow them for playing with PC because PC has such an advantage because they have a mouse. That's always their argument. Which soon, from what someone told me, I forgot who, it might have been a viewer, but I know Xbox, and I'm going to assume since Xbox and PlayStation normally release the same shit almost all the time, that PlayStation will also be getting a mouse and keyboard. Or it might be in the next console, I'm not sure, but someone told me it was coming. And if that happens, there's no argument. That's close. But there's no argument at that point. I cut the damn engine. On why, I'll go into the damn gear. There we go. But there's no argument on why a PC couldn't play with the consoles, because they'll have a mouse, we'll have a mouse, and everyone can live happily ever after. PlayStation can cross-play with PC, same as Xbox, I think. I don't know of any PlayStation games that can play with PC. The only consoles I'm aware of that can play with PC are the games that are through Xbox. So, like all the Forzas, Gears of War 4, all the Xbox exclusive games, PC can also play. But yeah, I think in the near future, consoles are going to be playing with PC a lot more. I mean, I don't know why it wasn't always that way, but it hasn't been. There's supposed to be a new I forgot who it was, but it's supposed to be a new console coming out. I think it's supposed to be the beginning of 2019. It's either 2019 or 2020 is when it's supposed to happen. Yeah, I better slow down. That truck's gonna come over and he'll nail my ass. But I can't remember the name of it. It's just a small developer that's coming out with it. But they are coming out with it. Pure Farming, I can see them updating it for a while. I hope. Okay. Well, I hope it's big. I really do hope that I want like games to be able to compete with like Farm Simulator. Because like I said, when you have competition, then it puts that pressure on you, and then you want your game to be the best as good as possible, and then it encourages everyone to try to raise the bar. So I'm all for it. Okay. They could do a lot with it. I haven't played it in a while, but I know the one thing people were really upset over is no multiplayer. I mean, Little Bear, she had bought that game and then returned it because there was no multiplayer.
Which one?
Pure Farming.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure there was a lot of people that just assumed there would be multiplayer, and when they found out there wasn't, they were out. So, I mean, they kind of shot themselves in the foot with no multiplayer. And because I kind of feel like that's just, and it's probably due to Farm Sim, but that's a feature that if you're going to be in that genre of games, you better have it, or you're not going to be able to compete with them. It'd be nice if they did. I think they would see their sales skyrocket. It's not a bad game. It's just most people, when you think farming, don't want to just play it by themselves. I mean, you don't see a success. I mean, I'm sure they're out there, but most farms have more than one person running them. They have people helping them, and that's why Farm Sim's so popular, because you can get, you know, a little community of friends going, you know, and even stream it, and you'll see streams with, like, you know, a ton of people farming together. Then other people watch it, then they go buy it because that looks fun. That's actually how I ended. Whoa. Hold on, I gotta get. Come on, let me over. Let me over. I probably should have went right there. God damn, traffic. Alright, here's my chance. Nope. Are you kidding me? This is like a never-ending flow of traffic here. I can't even get over. Well, maybe I can inch my way over here. Come on, someone let me over. Oh, that's kind of cool. That truck was actually waiting for me. Oh, that's cool. I'm all for that. Oh, it's still raining. Oop. Cut the engine. Ah, shit. I'm sorry. Don't. Ooh. Crap, I thought I was about to hit him. And it was a cop. Alright. See if we can get where we're supposed to be going here now. Yeah, it actually is. Like, they seem like they made some major improvements. Because, see, I was sitting there, and it wouldn't let me over. So I turned on my turn signal, and then that truck actually stopped for me. I was like, wow. So they've definitely made some improvements to it. Because I actually stopped playing single player, because the AI is so damn stupid. Like, you know, one way might be clear, and just like in real life, if one way is clear, sometimes the trucks will come across, and that way, when it's clear the other way, they can just jump out there, because it can be hard for a semi to get out in the traffic. And I would do that. Well, the AI would just run to the side of me, and so that's one of the reasons why I stopped playing single player, is the AI was just so damn stupid. But they've made some major improvements, so you can tell. Ooh, I'm speeding. Slow her down. On single player, I actually try my best to actually follow the traffic. So, like, I try to go the speed limit. Yeah, reasonably. I don't care if I go a little over. I actually stop for stop signs and stuff like that. For multiplayer, nuh-uh. If you stop at a stoplight, you're asking to get hit. Multiplayer's fun, but you have to be smart with it, or you're just gonna end up screwing your whole truck up. And one of the rules of multiplayer is you don't stop for stop signs, stoplights. You just keep moving.
If you don't, you get rammed harder than a Vegas hooker.
Yes, you do. Oop, we need to slow down a little bit. 55 mile an hour speed limit, that don't seem very realistic. But I guess if that's my only bitch, I don't guess it's too bad. Alright, we're at 978 miles left. Out of 1,700 miles, so we've went quite a ways here. But generally speaking, the American truck and Euro truck communities are pretty decent. They're not bad. You will get on multiplayer and sometimes you'll run across some idiots, but the community as a whole, I mean, they're pretty nice people. Especially if you've ever played some of the other communities out there like Overwatch or League of Legends. Some of them can be pretty toxic. But you're also talking about a completely different... I mean, this ain't really a competitive game. When you get into a competitive game, then the toxic people just come in droves. Alright, I think I'm supposed to get over here. That's kind of cool. Had a cop with a semi pulled over. Ooh, that hill will have me almost down to 35 miles an hour. I need to get over. Maybe this truck will let me over. Let me over, semi. There we go. He's letting me over. Oh. I didn't need to get over. Never mind.
Wow.
Oh, I thought it went down to a 1 lane, but it doesn't. It stayed 2 lane. Yeah, I think you're right. Same thing with the Xbox. I don't know what they're going to be called. I don't know if is it going to be called PS5? Come on. Whoop. One of these is a horn, I just can't remember. I better stop hitting buttons. That slowed me down with something fierce. I was gonna see if I honked at him if he went over. Nah. Oh man, don't seem to affect him at all. Do you know if it's going to be called a PS5 or is it kind of too early to know right now? I haven't really heard anything on it. Come on, car. There we go. Traffic's starting to spread out a little bit now. I don't know why the speed limit's so slow on this highway here. We need to hurry up and get around this guy. We have a way station to stop at. There we go. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can get out here. Man, this traffic is so slow. I better slow my ass down here. All right. Oh man. Now tomorrow we're going to be doing, I'm thinking we're going to do some more American truck. But tomorrow we're going to try to actually drive 10,000 miles in one day. Which I don't think it's really going to be that hard to do. I mean, we've driven almost, let's see, we've driven 1,000 miles already. So I don't think it's anything insane. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to see if 10,000's a doable number. Without killing myself. What game are you playing?
Rising World.
Ah. Oh man, kind of getting tired.
Getting old.
Yep, I am. So what are some of the survival games that you're looking forward to?
I think it's called like Green Hunt or something like that, which it came out, but I just haven't had a chance to get it.
Have good reviews?
I haven't looked lately.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to look. Like, it just released not very long ago at all.
You know what I just realized? I think I have this song on repeat. I think it's been on repeat for quite some time. I thought I had it on shuffle.
Sometimes you don't quite know what you want.
There we go. That should fix the never-ending
Or classic R&B, EDM or
Marilyn Manson song.
Sometimes you just gotta skip through until you find just what you're looking for. Right now, you're limited to 6 skips per hour.
Alright.
On premium, you get all the skips you want.
About 600 miles remaining. And then we'll be in Portland. This is a 1,700 mile trip, so been doing it for a while.
They say less is more, that moderation is good for you. But where's the fun in that? With Spotify Premium, you can listen to millions of songs wherever, whenever, and however you want. Forget about skip limits.
And playing it on single player. I feel like single player is just more realistic. There's not enough tracks normally on Euro or American Truck Sim to be any kind of realistic. Some of the servers on Euro can get kind of busy, but for the most part, it's about the same. Nothing's different. Ooh, slow your roll. There we go. We're in rough.
It's actually called Green Hill, my bad.
What's it called?
Green Hill.
What's it about?
One of the only reasons that I haven't got it is because it's single player and I don't much care for single.
Yeah, single player.
That's the only reason I haven't snagged it. It's very positive reviews, but I like to be able to play with people on these.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. They add. I mean, I'd have to go back and look at release dates really, but they release somewhere between 2 to 4 states a year. So in 5 years, they won't even be in the Midwest yet. We'll be lucky in 5 years if we can reach like Utah, Colorado, those areas. I think that's a realistic goal in 5 years. In 10 years, I think we can be the Midwest. And probably like Utah and Colorado might be almost a little unrealistic. I don't know. I mean, let's see here. 1 second. Where's my Steam? Where's my Steam? Okay, so I'll give it a second. If it comes up, I'll be able to. I thought this had the release date on it. I'm gonna have to go to the store page. Okay, so this came out in February of 16. So the beginning of 16. So it's been out for 3 years. A little less. And we have, I think, 5 states. So in 5 more years, I could see us having somewhere in an additional 5 to 8 states. They shoot for high quality content instead of quantity. I think they should be able to put them out a little faster than they have, by far. But as long as what they're putting out's good, I guess. Personally, I don't see why they couldn't hire a few extra people and pump out content a little faster. Because at the rate we're going, you know, in 25 years, we might have all of the states. And, I mean, let's face it, there's not a whole lot of games that can keep going in 25 years. Because the gaming engine only will take you so far. World of Warcraft's a prime example. That gaming engine that World of Warcraft has is so old at this point that the technology's advanced a lot, but World of Warcraft's technology can't because of that gaming engine. So and then that's just not even accounting for states that might take them an entire year just to do. Like Texas, for example. I don't see them getting Texas. I think it'll take an entire year to get it. Or they'll have to release Texas in sections. I know, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, at the rate we're going, that's... Let's see here. I'm trying to think out, if they keep it the rate they're going, how many states we could get through here. Hey, baby.
What's up?
Okay, I'm trying to do this math in my head and I'm sucking at it. Alright, so they put out 5 states in 3 years. How many years would it take at that same rate to do all of America? Well, does it say 50 states? How many years would that take? And they're pumping out 5 every 3 years. I'm trying to do the math in my head, but I'm really failing at it. Because wouldn't... Hold on.
They only have 5 states per 3 years?
Yes.
It's like 30 years.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking too. Okay. So we're going to go with 30 years. So it's going to take about 30 years at the rate they're currently going in order to have America. Now, you never know. They could all of a sudden decide to hire a few more people and start just pumping out states. So you never know. I mean, it wouldn't take that much. They could hire, you know, just a handful of people that's all they do is work on maps. And they could really start pumping out a whole bunch of them every year. Because I would like to see them do America, do Canada, do Mexico. I'd like it all done. But at the rate we're going, that's not happening. Now that's another thing, that truck driver game, if they have more content at release, because to be perfectly honest, American Truck Sim was almost a failure at launch. Too many people were upset with the lack of content, and to an extent, it was a small amount. Now, if they can do a little better than what American Truck did, I could see them really taking off. And the thing is, it doesn't have to be high quality content. Like, all people want to be able to do is drive across America. You could have one damn highway across all of America connecting, and then we're good to go. But didn't you say truck driver wasn't going to be, like it's going to be a make-believe area? Like you're just going to be driving a truck, there's not going to be any actual states or anything like that? This is going to be basically a made-up map? Whoa. So I could see that kind of biting them in the ass, but I don't know. I guess if the gameplay's good enough, people won't care. But most of your simulator players, they like pretending like, I mean, they want it to be realistic. But, like I said, all gamers really care about the end result, and if the game's fun, then it's going to take off. Yes, I remember that. And I haven't looked into that in a while. I need to check that out. Ah. I shut the fucking truck off. There. I need to change that keybind right there. Hey, what was the name of that? I can't remember if it was you, but there was another cop simulator that was supposed to be really good. Do you remember the name of it? Was that you that told me that one? And I can't remember the name. It kind of had a weird name. But it looked really, it kind of looked like Payday, but a little different. Because honestly, I'm getting tired at this point of waiting for Police Simulator. Alright. Had to stop at the way station real quick. I mean, I think that thing was called Police Simulator 18. At the rate we're going, it's going to be Police Simulator 2032. Yeah, you're going to walk to some. Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. Alright, here we go. Cause I'm wanting a police simulator that I can play, but I'm getting tired of waiting for that one. Whoa.
Setting the right mood is all about having control. When you need to find exactly the right song, Spotify Premium has you covered. For partying, working, well, just about everything. With Premium,
yep, that's it right there, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up. Is it released?
So you can hear what you need.
Do you know?
When you need
Does it say?
Want to try it out for 30 days?
Because if it is, I want to get that. Ah. Same thing with that Police Simulator 2018.
When you desperately want to hear.
I mean, it's gonna come out and it ain't gonna be 2018 anymore. Doesn't make much sense. Alright, and we're off.
Any song you want, including that one, anytime you like. Tap the banner to learn more.
But that one looked really good. And that other one, it's here. Yeah, Sim Hustle. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to have to check that one out again. Because it was like, I don't know, it was a bit ago, and I was trying to remember all those games that we had talked about. I'm like, what was the name of those games? I couldn't remember for the life of me. Alright, right now we have about 330 miles left. We have traveled, or once we get there, we will have traveled 1,700 miles. So this has been kind of a long haul. Oh, I thought I had my cruise control set. I don't. There we go. Now we're good. I'm hoping sometime in the near future, not too often here, obviously. So I want to get a 3 monitor set up. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those on for American, Euro, or almost any racing game out there, but it allows you to you can see like the middle monitor is basically your windshield, and you can see the road, and then you can also see out your side windows. It's kind of cool. And I am playing right now on single player. Whoa. What is going on up here that everyone's just stopped? Nothing. Okay. Anyway, I am playing on single player. Main reason because I feel like it's more realistic. I do play on multiplayer, but just not as fun. But you guys will see me on multiplayer. But on multiplayer, I don't try to obey laws. I just try to make sure they don't hit my truck. So you don't see me stopping for red lights, stop signs. You do that, and you just ask and get hit. Where on single player, I can actually try to follow the laws and all that kind of good stuff. And I am going to try to, because I do plan on streaming this tomorrow, and I'm thinking I'm trying to get Coast to Coast, Canada Dream, and there's a Mexico mod, but I can't remember the name of it. I want to get all three of those installed so I can show you guys. I forgot the maximum distance you can go, but I know you can clear 4,000 miles. Now that's a long ass trip, but you can do it. I'm also wanting to get what's it called? No IR, and that's head tracking software. So like, if I turn my head, the head on my character would also turn. It's pretty badass. It's probably what I'm gonna get to supplement for the not having 3 monitors, so I can get that kind of money. To get the 3 monitor, I found God damn, man, how many way stations they gonna make me go to? But I found a decent gaming monitor. I can get the 3 monitors set up for about probably 600 to 800. Actually, probably a little cheaper. Probably closer to the 600 mark. Alright.
Are you cold?
Am I cold? No. I'm guessing you are.
I'm freezing, but that's okay.
You can turn the heat on if you need to. To me, it's hot. Alright, here we go, guys. And we're off. Alright, we have hit 200 miles remaining right now. So we're just about done with this load. Can you guys hear my steering wheel's force feedback through the mic? I might end up just turning that shit off. Because my mic's connected to the desk, and I could definitely see how the force feedback might vibrate through it. And that would probably get rather annoying. Oh, speed limit went up. And tomorrow I'm also gonna on top of having like coast to coast and all that good stuff, I'm gonna try to have some of the other cooler mods downloaded so I can show everyone as well. Might download a weather mod, maybe a graphics mod. Right now I really don't have any. Main reason I don't have any though is because I'm used to playing online, and most mods don't work playing multiplayer. So I've kind of just gotten used to playing without any. Oh, I'm all over the road there. So what are you doing in your game?
Right now I'm smelting ore, that way I can make, I just made a chainsaw, it's pretty awesome.
Little Bear's playing Rising World. It's a kind of a survival game. Little Bear's into those. She likes art, Rust, Her World. List goes on and on. How 7 Days to Die.
That's the one that scares me the most, so. Like, that's the one you hear me screaming in the other room.
Yeah.
Raft's pretty cute, but it just gets kind of boring when you have to go so long before you get to some stuff.
Yeah. I agree. It's definitely a different kind of survival game, but they need to do something about all the downtime you have in it. Oh, we're under 100 miles now. We are just about there. Come on, hurry up.
What a beautiful word. Just think about all the things that are better when they're uninterrupted. Uninterrupted sleep, an uninterrupted pint of ice cream, and now, uninterrupted music. With your free 30-day trial of Spotify Premium, you can listen to any song, any playlist, without interruptions from ads. Ready to go premium? Tap the banner to learn more. Sometimes you don't quite know what you want. Hip-hop or K-pop? Modern country or classic R&B? EDM or
Whoa.
Evo? Sometimes you just gotta skip through until you find just what you're looking for. Right now, you're limited to 6 skips per hour. But on Premium, you get all the skips you want. Want to try it out for 30 days? Tap the banner to learn more.
Alright, I think we have to be over in this right lane here. Oh, I can barely get up this hill. don't think I'm supposed to get off on this exit yet. I can't tell. We'll see. I'll just go a little slower. Alright. That must be one of the detours. The road I'm supposed to take's blocked off. So we're gonna have to go straight through here. It's kinda cool though. Makes it a little more realistic. I know when I live in Oklahoma, when I'm driving in Tulsa, half their damn streets are blocked off. Oh, they got a lot more blocked off roads than they used to. There was another one right there. Alright, I think I'm supposed to be getting off here. We'll see. Yep. There we go. I don't know how those people do that. They'll do no GPS challenge is what it's called. And they'll like drive to a destination. Then the only thing they can't use the GPS at all. If they want to use the map, they have to pull over the side of the road. Like if you're a real trucker, you pull over and look at your map, all that kind of crap. Back in the old times anyway. Now I'm sure most truckers have GPS themselves. I might try that one of these times, but I'm going to have to get used to this a little more. Ah, come on. I dropped it in first by mistake. There we go. Down to 52 miles. Well, I'm supposed to get over there too, and we're getting detoured down this way. Oh man, that added a lot of miles to me. I was down to 52 miles. That put me back up to 91 miles. So that part kind of sucks. But oh well. Like I said, it's realistic. Oh, look at this bridge. It's kind of cool. I better slow my ass down here. Well, I think at this point we've driven probably 1900 miles with all the detours that we've taken. Alright, looks like I'm gonna get off here. Yeah, yep, okay. Alright, we're about back to what we were before that last detour. It's detouring me again. I think it might have where I have to go blocked off completely. Hold on. There might be a setting that I need to adjust to turn this down. Because it's detouring me every... Like, I'll come back down this way. Then I'll try to go down the other. And, yeah. I don't think there's a route to where I need to go. So I can't. I'm sure it's where. I don't think it'd be under. Nah, it's not gonna be under graphics. Oh, detours right there. Okay, so we're just gonna turn this down. Like I think right here. For now, we're just gonna turn the damn thing all the way down, just so we can actually get to our destination. I'll adjust those for tomorrow, so we don't run into this problem again. But it just seems like it's detouring me in circles. and I have no way of getting to where I'm supposed to. That's obviously something they need to work on. I mean, I'm fine with the detour events, they're kind of cool, but there needs to be a way of me getting to where I need to go. Did you have more on that overrated Instagram? There you go. It's almost got 15 million likes. It's at 49 million right now. I did not. I actually have forgotten to look at that. I'll look at that here once we deliver this. But I'm still, yeah. That is a ton. But no, I'm right with you, man. I don't get half the trends that happen. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, a lot of that kind of stuff on social media, man. It's just damn near retarded. Oh, you're all good, man. You're all good. I'm the worst typer in the world, so I'm the last person that's gonna try to. I think that's where we have to go, and I think it's gonna flip us back around, and then we're not gonna. I don't know what to do. I'm like stuck in limbo here. I've driven 1,700 miles. I'm getting paid. And it's just flipping me around in circles. The detour events are cool, but they need to make it where there's a way of you getting to your destination. I'm just going around in circles right now. Oh. There for a second I thought that was a dead end. I was like, oh god! And right now, here, maybe it's road events. Here, let's just, I'm going to turn all that off. Oop, crap. No, I do not. Options. Gameplay. And now we're going to turn off the road events too. I'll mess with them later for tomorrow. Okay, detours are down. Random road events. Alright, that's going all the way down too. I'm hoping when we make this U-turn that we're doing right now, when we get back up to where we need to get off, that they're gone.
Keep your workout motivation.
That's what the goal is here. Because there's a road event at both spots where I can get to my destination. Alright, it should be right around this corner here.
They say less is more, that moderation is good for you. But where's the fun in that? With Spotify Premium, you can listen to millions of songs wherever, whenever, and however you want. Forget about skip limits, shuffle play, and ad interruptions. Premium gives you complete control over your music. Ready to try it out for 30 days? Tap the banner to learn more.
See, this is where I need to go right here. Hold on. We're gonna say right here. And then I'm gonna restart the game. And hopefully, when it loads me in, they're gone. If not, I'm not sure what to do. I might see if the GPS might be able to give me a different route. Because if we can't do that, then I'm just kind of stuck. I'm just going to have to abandon it. Alright. Alright, let's hope for the best. I'm pretty sure once you make an adjustment like that, as long as you close the game out and reload, that it takes effect right then. But not for me. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Alright, we need to get on 84. Okay, and where is it? It's deturned me to the right. Alright, so it's going to detour me onto this road. And then when I flip that U-turn, this is where I go around. And I should be taking a right, but I think it deters me to the left. So it's just a never-ending circle here. But if I go take the 5, we'll see if we can get on the 5, and then we'll have to go down here, all the way around there. And then we should be able to come in right here. It's a pain in the ass, but it's what we're going to have to do. Alright, let's go. I actually kind of like this, though. Like, it makes you actually use the map. Like, I might actually turn that back on. I was just trying to... I wonder if I could... I'm not going to try it. I was going to see if I could, like, squeeze in to the right there. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be an invisible wall there. Alright, I'm going to have to look at the map quite a bit here so I can try to figure out where we're going to go. Well, if I just... Well, let me go straight. Here, we'll just come down here and see. No, I don't think it will. Oh, no wonder I'm going to so slow in a low gear. Well, I'm barely... My truck's like stalled out almost. Alright, here, 1 second. Oop. Alright, when we get down here is where... But I'm just going to put the marker right there. Okay, I think I've rerouted my GPS. it's gonna take another 328 miles, but I don't have a choice. And hopefully we're not late, because that'll just cause more problems. Alright, but I think we're on track now. Let's see how much longer we got here. Alright, we got 42 hours to get the load there. So we're doing fine. Oh crap, I'm going 72 miles an hour. I need to slow down a little bit. Did you turn the heat on?
What?
Because I'm like cooking in here.
Barely touched it.
Well, this room's just hot. Once I'm done with the stream, it'll probably be, and I'm about to be done. So once I get this load there, someday. So they made it where there's random detour events, and it just kept detouring me into a circle. So now I have to drive another 320 miles to go around the detours. Whoa. I'm on the I-5 right now. Actually, I drove the I-5 all the time when I was in the Marine Corps. I actually lived in Oceanside, California, which is right outside of Carlsbad, which is actually on the map. For California, anyway. Let's see here. Right there. So, like, Oceanside's like right next to Carlsbad, and I lived on Camp Pendleton, which is right next to Oceanside. But the I-5 pretty much spans all the way across the state of California, and then some. But right now we had to reroute. And we had a detour event that was just running me into a circle, and so we're having to go around the two detours that kept running us in circles. So we're having to drive an additional 350 miles just to get to our destination, which is what we're doing now. So this trip is turned in, it was a 1,700 mile trip, which is already long, and probably I would say I've driven 23 to 2,500 miles once I actually get there. But we should get there fine. We still have 48 hours before the load has to get there, so we should be fine. Oh, I almost missed this. Woo! That's sharp. So that's the force feedback if you guys can hear that in the mic. I might end up turning the force feedback off. I don't know. I had some major issues when I got on this today. For this game only, the force feedback is like there's earthquakes that don't vibrate this much. And so I had to screw around with my force feedback settings before it was really playable. We might have to get more gas. Alright, it says we can go 904 miles, so we should be fine. Oh crap. I gotta slow down. Alright. Alright, just give me 1 second here, guys. One of my screens went down for some reason. There we go. Boy, this car's going slow. But we're approaching 200 miles again for the second time. And now we'll see if we can actually get to our destination.
It's impossible to stop. Hey! I have no idea where I'm leading these people. Hey! Hotels.com. You do you and get rewarded.
Your next haircut now has a shortcut. Introducing the Sport Clips Haircuts app. That's right, now the cut you want is just a tap away. Just download the app, check in at your neighborhood Sport Clips, and choose your Guy Smart stylist, and you're done. We'll text you when your stylist is almost ready. Then head to Sport Clips for a championship haircut experience. It's home field advantage for your hair. No appointment needed. Just download the Sport Clips app and check in. And don't forget a beard trim. Sport Clips. You choose the cut, we cut the weight.
Well, this hill's slowing my ass down to almost 30 miles an hour. There we go. Oh crap, now I'm going like 75 miles an hour. Alright, we're down to 150. And once we're done here, once we deliver this load, we're going to go ahead and stop the stream here. But tomorrow, I plan on streaming American Truck all day, and we're gonna try to hit 10,000 miles in a day, which really doesn't seem like it'd be that hard to do. But I never tried it, so we shall see. God, damn near wrecked my shit, man. Oh. We're finally coming up on 100 miles. Oh, 120. Now, we're starting to get a little closer. We just have to hope that a detour event doesn't happen. Well, I think we're going to be good this time. And I'm probably going to leave it off for a little bit because I don't want this happening again. This is too much unnecessary driving. Whoa. Well, I'm only going 40 miles an hour. 60 wouldn't have happened there. Ah, 68 miles. Now, this is pretty much straight road, so I'm thinking we have a little chance on any kind of event happening. Alright, I think we're finally pulling into town. Whoa, I almost hit that damn side of the mountain. This was a long trip. I didn't mean to cut the damn engine. Alright. Well, the force feedback on this, I think we're just gonna turn it off for tomorrow. I don't know what's changed. Something did. God dang it.
With Bush, Caesar, In This Moment, and more. Get your tickets on sale now. For lineup tickets and VIP info, go to rocklahoma.com.
I think we can pop a Yui here. Let's see here. Let's try doing it right here. God dang it. Oh, I think I just fucked myself. I think I got stuck on a sign there. think I managed to get through all that without wrecking it. Alright, we're back on track. This has to be like the longest detour in history. Oh, they give me a green light finally. We'll stay in this lane. We're going to get off here in a second. Ooh, that's close. Alright, we're finally at our destination. We had an issue delivering this to the where we were originally supposed to go, and it kept detouring us around in circle. We actually had to go out of our way about 350 miles to deliver it, but we're finally here. Well, everyone's gonna stop for me? Oh, crap. Well, stop or don't. Oh, you bitch. Coming through. And there we go. That was a long ass drive. We drove 2,100 miles.
You're crazy.
But we got it. And made $120,000. And we got our last skill point that we'll need. So we're done with that. And that's pretty much it, guys. We're going to cut the stream here. Everyone, thanks for watching. And again, tomorrow we'll be streaming more likely some more American Truck. Like I said, I think we're going to see if we might be able to get 10,000 miles in a day. Seems like an attainable goal. Anyway, I'll talk to everyone tomorrow. And everyone take care.